Over to Suki.
I am yapping up a storm. Thank you so much, John. They were the hottest musical trio of the 60s and 70s who blended disco, funk, and glam rock and were responsible for the hits like Lady Marmalade. Now, 32 years later, Patti LaBelle and her former bandmates from LaBelle are getting back together, back to now with a brand new album right here. Please welcome Patti LaBelle. We are beside ourselves in the studio.
Thank you.
How fierce do you look, first of all? Let's show everybody. Look at those shoes. You are rocking it.
These are Yves Saint Laurent with the yellow sole.
And they're so high.
And they're 6 inches with the platform.
6 inches.
And I have on these black jeans and this Michael Boris, B-O-R-I-S jacket. I wear a lot of his stuff.
You always look so good. Always head to toe. Always put together.
I like to put stuff together.
Because you're a girly girl, right?
I'm a girly girl, baby. I'm a girly girl.
Well, let's talk about this. It's been 30 years. I mean, what was it like to get LaBelle back together?
Well, it was like we never left. And before we start with this, I never quit the group.
Yeah.
A lot of people said, Patti, why did you quit the group? We quit each other.
Because everyone thinks like it was a Diana Ross moment, like you just had to break up.
No, I don't do that. So we left each other, but never let the public know that we were leaving. Well, let me see this footage. Hey, girls.
You like it? Hey, girls.
Yeah, hey. So we got back together again, recorded this CD, Back to Now, with Lenny Kravitz, Wyclef Jean.
You collaborated with a lot of people. What was that like?
Oh, it was phenomenal because they were all so nice and ready to do it. And we have our first show is December 19th at the Apollo Theater. It's sold out, and it's going to be like 2 hours of Patti LaBelle, Sarah Dash, and Nona Hendrix.
What can they expect that night? It's just going to be fierce. Anything but perfection. The costumes, the glamour.
Yeah,
You're going to bring it all out?
Don't look for the costumes that we did back in the day. Just look for something sort of like in the middle from back. It's called Back to Now. So we're sort of like in between what we were and what we are now. I'm definitely 64 years young.
Right.
I'm definitely not wearing that stuff that I wore 30 years ago, okay?
I want you to come out with the feathers and the little sequins.
Well, you might find a feather or two, but you won't find those sequins and you won't find that stuff hanging out.
No.
I mean, you know, like Sarah showed her stomach back in the day, and so did Nona. Patti never did.
Yeah. Let's talk about just the breadth of your career. When you look back on it, is there anything that you would have done differently?
No.
No.
Not at all.
Every experience led to another experience?
Every experience, even going down south when we weren't allowed to go into the white bathrooms or the white restaurants, we had to go in the back. All of that was phenomenal because it showed us how the world really was, and still is today some places. But you grow up from that. And you say, I can go to any bathroom. It doesn't matter what color it is.
And look at the world we're in today.
Right. That's what I'm saying. God bless America.
Absolutely.
So it's all good.
Did you ever think about Lady Marmalade, like the littlest kids from like, 2 years old, all the way up? They all, that song goes on. You're like, voulez-vous coucher?
But guess what? Those little babies don't even know what it means. And everybody's singing it, and I sang it at the beginning, never knew what it meant. And we got a hit. And when it became like #1 and stuff, I said, we got some feedback from the nuns.
Yeah.
I said, what are they talking about? Well, it's about a hooker. I said, oh, I didn't know that. But it sounded good.
When you said, real Lady Ma, you didn't know that was coming from another place?
Had no clue. I just knew when we first heard this song it was a hit. That's all.
Well, you're a hit, and what other people don't know is that you're a fantastic cook, and we're going to take you to the Pic's Kitchen because you've got a new cookbook coming out, and we're going to cook some brisket.
And a new DVD.
And a new DVD?
Instructional DVD.
All right.
To show you how to cook.
Yeah, it's called The Good Life, and there are about 100 recipes as well as personal stories, anecdotes. Come on back. We're going to get Patti in the Pic's Kitchen. She's going to share some recipes. Stay tuned for the bangin' brisket.
All right. Thank you.